Joker is directed by Todd Phillips and stars Joaquin Phoenix as Arthur Fleck. This is a new iteration of the Joker. This has nothing to do with the comic books. This is a man who is a circus clown. He's beaten up on the street. He's a pariah. Socially, everyone thinks he's weird. He lives with his mother, gives his mother baths. He's a weird guy. And because there's nothing to do with the comics... What? Now, I know that comic book people, you know, they get a lot of different directors, especially the MCU, okay, the DCEU, Zack Snyder pretty much, but when I heard that the guy who did Due Date and The Hangover was doing an R-rated Joker origin movie, it shit me up a little, I'm not gonna lie. I really did think, oh, is this just going to be a comedy? They've got Joaquin Phoenix to do it because he thought, this is so different, I'm going to like it. What's the deal? I didn't understand. Why him? Well, let me tell you the story, everyone, because I had no reason to worry. Guys, I looked online. This movie had an 8-minute standing ovation at the film festivals it was at. Oh my God. I honestly believe that I thought this was all just hype. I thought that I was going into work saying, you know what guys, I think it's just the trailers, it's artsy fartsy. I think everyone's been saying it's Oscar bait because people think, oh, it's so artsy that it's going to win an Oscar. I really was that worried by it, but oh my God. It honestly makes me wonder why I thought about not going to see this film, because honestly, this is one of my films of 2019. Guys, I also worried that this wasn't going to be part of like a DC universe, but honestly, I don't give a shit. I know it's not. This is exactly what a DC comic book needs. None of that shit behind the scenes, just its own original story. The fact that they didn't use anything from the comic books, I was also worried, but I had no reason to be worried. This was a perfect origin for the Joker. This is like a good, like a masterclass on the human psyche, and you know, just really, it really touches on things that I want to make an entire video about, because I was even talking to my wife about it, that I need to make a whole video on the controversy that this film has brought up, the fact that it's not being played in certain theatres, the fact that people are walking out of the theatre while it's on. I'm going to make a separate video on that, but the fact that this thing has made such a cultural impact already, it came out on October the 4th, and it's already made a cultural impact. You can't say that this film isn't going to do something. Of course, everybody wants to know what is Phoenix like as the Joker, and I can be honest with you guys that he is second only to the outstanding Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight. I don't know why they even bothered with Leto, honestly, I really don't. It is Ledger, then it is Phoenix, and then it is, you know, Nicholson and everybody else after that. He is absolutely outstanding. I will be honest with you though, 35-40 minutes into the film I was thinking, it's a bit of a burner, it takes forever to do anything, but towards the end, my God, that third act, I'm still thinking about it now, and I'm recording this on, hang on, the 8th of October, 4 days after the film came out, because I like to let it sit. I can't honestly put into words how the third act and everything impacted me. It was amazing. Guys, look, I'm not going to give anything away, but honestly, if the thing I've got to tell you is patience is a virtue, right? From Act 1, okay, you think it gets a little bit slow, then one thing happens in like the second half of Act 2 that just makes you go, what? And the whole thing just switches gears, and honestly, I was sitting on the edge of my seat like this the entire time, like loving every single second that Phoenix gave me. It was absolutely amazing. Him and De Niro towards the end was absolutely exceptional. I was in love with it. Honestly, I can't praise it enough. Just give it time, let it go, and by Act 3 you will be in love. And I want to go and watch it again. Honestly guys, with no spoilers, I'm not going to give away anything. You have to go and see this thing yourself, but it surprised the living shit out of me. It was absolutely insane. I understand what's going on at the moment in the news with it. I'm going to cover an entire different video on the social aspect of the entire film and what I think about it and my thoughts about the social impact of Joker, but as a moviegoer and a somewhat sort of amateur movie critic, I think this film is absolutely exceptional, and Joaquin Phoenix should be up for The Second Man to get an Oscar for the Joker. It was honestly so good. Todd Phillips, a director I never thought would do this kind of thing, but it is excellent storytelling and the most original comic book film I've ever seen. It's honestly, I've never had a film sort of linger with me since maybe A Star Is Born, where I'm sitting there in bed still thinking about that third act, just sitting there thinking, God, that was good. And that doesn't really happen to me. It happened maybe twice this year. You know, you had Endgame as well. That's about it. Guys, with all of that being said, I'm going to give Joker a 5 out of 5. So there you have it, guys. There's my take on Joker. Now, if you have seen the movie, then please let me know. And of course, more importantly, I think, please let me know what you think about the cultural impact this film is having at the moment. As I said earlier, I will be making a video based on that cultural impact. We're going to look into some of the news stories and really break it down. But guys, yeah, please let me know. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. Please, if they're a movie lover too, then I'm right here. We can talk about movies together. That's why I did it, man. So anyway, guys, until next time, this is your friendly neighbourhood ginger guy saying, Ginge out.